not my favorite month, to be honest.
It's a little rainy.
Yeah, it is. It is a little rainy. Oh, here comes the Armada.
Turnover for the Armada. Off and running. Randall Berkeley and the rest. Now Mox in the middle. Gets it back outside. Almost
Oh, wow.
Black and another steal, but a foul called on this one.
So, try the laptop, see if you get it captures what you guys are saying.
Surging in with some ferocity is how I would describe that. But
Dude.
now Milwaukee back in the middle, looking to cut this deficit down a little bit more. Got Mox a great bounce pass, and he goes through the middle all day long.
Oh, I tell you what, you knew Milwaukee's offense had some potency. They just had to unlock it here. 8-5. What a dandy. Oh, wow.
It's okay.
Now a little stoppage of play as a member of United goes down to the floor.
You know, you'd really like to see Tullis just focus on scoring and less on the officiating.
16:20 left in the first half of action. And the Columbus Armada.
Oh, wow.
That's not going to be it as that soars well.
Yeah, Tullis goes north. Oh.
Big interception on the Hail Mary.
Wow. Oh.
Look at the passing by the Armada. It's pinpoint.
Holy. Oh, wow.
That was a huge foul.
You know, everyone's like, oh, football's a contact sport, yada, yada. This is handball. This is physicality.
Penalty coming up, and the man taking it is
Tullis, the Terminator. Can he fire? Oh, fireball.
Absolutely, he can. 9-5.
Yeah, you know, Milwaukee,
Number 9 for the Columbus Armada goes to Brett Tullis.
they kind of fought off that initial burst. If this one's going to come down to the final 5 minutes, I have a feeling.
Now Milwaukee looking for a quick answer.
I tell you what, they've got playmakers all over the place, but when they pass it, oh, wow.
Through the middle, diving to the floor, and that one was a pretty goal.
Oh, wow.
Bad pass, but Milwaukee.
Wait, are they, wait, wow.
Milwaukee United is number 15, Cooper Black.
That was a shocking dolphin lunge. Milwaukee starting to feel themselves in Columbus.
9-6. That deficit a little smaller than the Armada would like it to be at this point.
Yep, I mean, the Columbus Challenge Cup only comes around once a year. They would hate to let Milwaukee, oh wow, inside.
Nice shot as he falls. Double digits. That is where Columbus is at now. Just under 15 to go in the half. This one cut in, now back to Mox. He's been a little quiet on this left side, as that shot easily a kick save. But stoppage of play as Mox will step up to the spot.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Milwaukee trying to come in here into Columbus, they've got to capitalize on these opportunities.
Huge goal for Mox from the penalty spot.
Goal number 7 for Milwaukee
Milwaukee
United
refusing to go away from it, but quickly the other way. Another penalty call this time against Milwaukee. Or a foul, rather. And now we are started back up. A nonchalant catch there.
Oh, wow.
Number 13.
Wait, wow. Nonchalant's a great way to put it. I mean, we gotta wake up the Armada and the United. Both teams kind of going.
The passing, we were praising the passing early in this game, and suddenly it's not so good as a fourth goal goes in.
Milwaukee goes coast to coast. I tell you what, if the Armada don't wake up soon, this could be a crash ending here to their Cinderella story here at the Challenge Cup. I mean, that's just bread and butter.
Well, the Armada's been up by as much as 5 today so far, but it's only 2 at the moment. Make that 3 as a thumping goal is added to the total.
Yeah, I mean, Tullis is going to take matters into his own hands if he has to. Milwaukee's starting to create back into this.
Goal number 11, the Columbus Armada
Now
goes
the
to
teal and navy push back the other way.
Brett Tullis.
3-goal deficit as we're about at the halfway mark of the first half, and a good finish. Nice, calm and collected.
I tell you what, Milwaukee starting to fine-tune that offense here.
Goal number 9 from Milwaukee United Handball Club goes to Jeff.
Columbus trying to defend their home turf. This one back out to the edge and along the baseline. The Armada love using those wings, don't they?
Absolutely. I mean, they've been working those wings like I was working those bush lights last night. I mean, to be honest, he goes off the post there, and I tell you what, Milwaukee's going to make this one very interessante. 2 points is the difference.
A goal on this drive would have been used, and the goalie's caught out.
Wait,
Easy.
a shocking.
Easy goal, dude. That was just a weird mistake from Milwaukee.
How? Was it an issue of hydration for the goalie? It was. His larynx and his esophagus needed a little rehydration, and it cost them big.
Now Milwaukee with a little bit larger deficit than a moment ago, but a goal cut into that lead very, very well. Now the Armada pushing the other way. I believe the foul was called against Columbus.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there with the Zebras. The refs are never going to get their, the praise they deserve, but they're the ones who make this game hum.
Off and running, a nice fake pass as he shoots and goes down off the iron. That ball rolls all the way out of bounds, but Columbus ball indicate the stripes.
That was a thunderous shot off that post. JD's counting his blessings there.
Absolutely. Now back at the top of the point. The Armada looking to extend that lead. They need something here.
Wow.
Back out it goes, almost a steal. And in the corner, that shot off the iron, another one. So it feels like the ball is a magnet that's just going straight for the post today.
Absolutely. I mean, with Easter just around the corner, they're doing a little bunny hop, magnetized to the post. I mean, this game couldn't be more for the taking.
I mean, what's the fix for that? Is it just add some spin to the ball and
yeah,
get those bounces?
To be honest, these gentlemen have a lot of experience, and once those balls start magnetizing to that post, it's best to just keep firing, get physical, because I tell you what, if they don't, they're gonna lose this Challenge Cup. Milwaukee's no joke.
Now back to the corner. A long pass to the middle. We're gonna set things back up. Armada out to the outside.
Wow.
That's the edge. Not a great pass. I was just going to talk about how nonchalant Mahan is and how good his passing is, and then it goes one away.
As we enter our first break here in the action, I tell you what, Armada, they kind of put their foot on the throat of Milwaukee. They said, hey, welcome to Columbus, great town, but this is our Challenge Cup. But Milwaukee's starting to sneak back into this.
That's right, 9-11, 9:42 on the clock in the first half. And what does the Armada need to do to switch things up?
Well, I mean, to be honest, this is where they really need to work their depth into play. They've got, 20 bodies? If the people out on the court right now aren't making plays, bring in some fresh bodies. I mean, look, you can already look over at Milwaukee. They got sweat in the armpits, the leg pits, the earlobes. They got sweat everywhere. You saw one of the only goals the Armada was able to get recently is when their goalkeeper needed to rehydrate, and they got a freebie. But right now, it's anyone's game. If the Armada don't wake up, we got a dandy on our hands.
That's right. It looked like it was just going to be all Columbus all day early, but Milwaukee just pests. They refuse to go away.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you don't wake up at 4 a.m. on a Sunday, travel hundreds of miles down here to get your behind worked. This better team's going to win, plain and simple.
Both teams coming back out onto the court. We're going to get set to go again, and it looks like there was a score miscommunication at the table. It's 12-9.
12-9, 12-9.
So a 3-goal cushion for the hosts.
I tell you what, Milwaukee, they've got some athletes. They've got, shout out to Milwaukee Bucks great Giannis Antetokounmpo. They've got some gentlemen with some similar builds, some similar physique. They've got length where it counts.
Did you mention that Milwaukee doesn't have the depth? That shot is blocked for. And suddenly Milwaukee at a double-digit total. But Milwaukee has a few guys who do have the height advantage.
Yeah, I tell you what, JD's got his work cut out for him. He's going to have to block and block big today if they want to hang around with these Milwaukee pests. They are feisty. Holy camole.
As he's going down, a decent shot on goal there, but
He just kind of lumbers to the ground. You'd like to see some more spunk.
definitely not graceful. We'll put it that way. Now into the middle.
That's a bear hug.
Absolutely.
Wait, wow.
And another great goal from the wing. He is just absolutely on fire right now. That's Kelsey Duflin.
Goal number 13 for the Columbus Armada goes to Kelsey Dewitt.
Doing it all here down the stretch. Wow.
Another huge shot. Just skimmed that post.
Just a hair north. You love seeing Milwaukee in their offense, and they got the shot they wanted. Just a hair north.
Milwaukee is being a little pacier right now. Their offensive drives are nice and quick, and I think that speed is kind of confusing Columbus.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think, the Armada, you can tell a few of their players definitely had a good time last night. They need to recalibrate. Oh, wow.
That shot looks good from our partner, but again, giving that crossbar a haircut.
Well, Jared, to be honest, we got a doubleheader. Oh, wow.
Great save by Orr.
500-mile-an-hour heater. JD starting to show why he's one of the best in the business, but he did have a costly turnover there.
Quickly in again, but a bad pass too high, and over the touchline he is. So Columbus ball.
I tell you what, the Armada are so good at pushing in transition, but they do occasionally make unfortunate errors trying to push it a little too greedy.
And to be fair, these two jerseys are fairly similar.
That is a good point.
Columbus is all blue. We've got the stripes on the other side of the court. There were a couple of different kits, but most of the players out there wearing the blue on blue stripes.
As a colorblind individual, that does make it tricky. But jerseys aside, oh wow!
Almost a nice behind the back pass there, but straight to the opposition. As this one in transition goes quickly. Nice little give and go, but taken down for a foul. So Milwaukee gets it started from the edge. Not today from Orr. And did you see that bounce?
Wow.
Rolled perfectly onto his back.
That was one of the cooler things you'll see in handball. JD makes a sensational save, and the United player kind of gracefully lunges up in the air, and the ball perfectly on his behind.
Doug, I'm a little surprised that people are flipping tables after what we just witnessed.
Yeah, that might be in the top 10 later here. But right now the difference is 3. Here come the Armada.
Nice lead pass. It doesn't have speed. It does. Bounce shot easy as you like. Doug, that just looks like he was more determined.
Yeah,
14 for the Columbus Armada goes to Michael Mayhem.
Sometimes your first and last name start with the same letter, and sometimes you just want it more. What a goal.
Now, Moss, he's been quiet in the last few drives. He got a lot of goals early.
Yep.
Now taken down was a Milwaukee player, and we're back off. Moss drops. Now inside. Good slot there by the Armada defense. Little bear hug, and Columbus will start again.
Yeah, Valentine's Day was just under 2 months ago. It's good to see teams hug each other. We love here at the Challenge Cup.
Now let's see what Columbus can do. Up by 4, as they've been able to extend it recently. That one,
that's a sensational save.
that was great. One of those reaction saves where you throw out your hand and just pray that you hit. Now through the middle. Oh, he wanted it, drops from a hand. Little no-look pass.
Yeah,
Nothing doing.
Yeah, you'd like to see the Armada kind of, wow.
Great move. Little step over.
You know, that's
Swimmer.
That's just playmakers making plays. That's all it is.
Even though Columbus goes through some cold patches, they have some players who can really dictate the way that the game is played.
Oh, absolutely. And with
so quickly, they get a 5-goal lead.
that's a monstrous bear hug. As we are just a hair under 333 seconds left in the first half.
Mox does it himself inside netting, and you got to give credit to the shooter, but JD Orr has got to cover that inside post better for me.
I mean, and that's a gargantuan goal. They trim the deficit here to 4 with 4 minutes in the 4th month of the year. This is handball in Columbus.
A nice spin move. Out to the corner, nothing doing, and Ohio taking their sweet old time.
The
Now he takes
angles.
deflection and off the outside of the post that time.
You know, as we inch closer to halftime, if Milwaukee can keep it, you know, oh, wow.
Good press by Mahan.
Yep. And yet these
This
teams,
defense has been solid so far.
yes, it has been. That was a glorious bear hug.
It was.
Really got both kind of pectorals in those hands.
United starting again as that pass takes a deflection and easily into Orr's care. Mahan goes himself, now dumps off.
Wow.
Nice ball for Columbus. At what point deficit does Milwaukee start worrying going into halftime?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Milwaukee would love to keep the deficit under 5 here. This is a massive offensive possession. Massive offensive possession. They got to take their time, run their stuff. They're competent. They're capable. They got to unlock that potency.
5-goal lead for Columbus as Mox decides to go
Oh,
alone
wow.
and does
Yep,
it again.
yep,
So
that's-
keep feeding the man.
That's a playmaker understanding the gravity of the moment and just taking over.
Just under 3 minutes remaining in the first half. As Columbus slowing it down
Yeah.
early in this game. They were going fast break and
Yep.
I'm not
Columbus
really-
is content with a 4-point. Wow.
good pass. Shot back over the body. Into that bottom corner.
Bartlett, playmaker in his own right. Both teams, playmakers all over the board.
Bartlett doesn't have very many goals today, but the ones he scored were beautiful, just like that one.
Yeah, Milwaukee. It wasn't a heater by any means, but JD kicking himself in the behind after that one.
Number 13 for Milwaukee United goes to Zach
We're
Reitz.
going to need to file a missing persons report for both of these defenses pretty soon, Dodgers.
Yeah. I mean,
Goals scored on the last 5
yeah.
possessions.
It seems like if the offense hits the square button and shoots, it's going in.
Now shot from the outside. That one's saved. Back out.
Typically
for Milwaukee.
the angles give Milwaukee issues, but it's massive save here. They should really slow down the offense. If they can get a goal here, trips it to 3. You can't hate that if you're a Milwaukee United fan.
Well, I was going to say the opposite. Go for a quick goal, play
A
good
little-
defense, and score one more.
A little
Let that
2-for-1.
Lead even more. As that shot easily saved by Orr. It was fancier looking than it really was.
Yeah, you know, he did a little finesse there, but JD, he's a seasoned veteran. He's seen worse.
Now Bartlett up top. Shot through
wow.
traffic. That one saved easily, and we're going to get
And you know,
penalty, it looks like.
yeah, I tell you what, back when I was a player in between the lines, if you make kind of a noise or grunt when you get hit, sometimes it draws that whistle, and you saw that here.
Now off the penalty, easily converted to that right side.
That's big.
5-goal lead. Now Milwaukee needs at least one more before the break.
Oh,
Bunching
wow.
up, that shot to the outside, a two-handed authoritative save from JD Orr.
I tell you what, it was a great jab step. Good offense, better defense by JD.
37 seconds, so Columbus taking their sweet old time, and you got to think a sixth here might be a dagger.
It would be deflating going into half, that's for sure.
Inside post goal, and there it is.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil.
If I'm a Milwaukee fan, I'm not going to the concession stands to get a halftime beer. This possession could be cataclysmically important. Oh, wow.
Almost a huge turnover as this one's dropped in. and swatted on the second effort, just wide. Only a few seconds. That Hail Mary into the middle, quick shot. Expired. I do not think he got it. We'll see. We will see.
I think it might have been a buzzer beater. You know, this is of course a growing sport in Columbus.
The goal will not stand. That is the official ruling. So only a 6-goal lead. Very well could have been 7th. And Milwaukee, if you're a Milwaukee player, the way that half ended was not pretty, but the fact that they didn't get that buzzer beater is definitely a momentum boost.
Jared, you said it best. I mean, if there was a few more milliseconds on the clock, Milwaukee would have been utterly deflated. But 6 points. They got a hill to climb, but they knew going into this it was going to take a lot of playmaking down the stretch. You can't hate it, you can't love it.
I don't think that Milwaukee has necessarily played very badly, but it's just that they have, a minute or two section where they can't figure out their offense, they can't figure out their defense, and suddenly that's how the Armada goes on a 5-0, 6-0 run.
Yeah,
they've done that a few times.
Consistency is key for Milwaukee here, and to be honest, they had the lead down to 2 or 3 there, and they just kind of weren't able to keep it going. And 19-13. It's a handball Sunday. It's a doubleheader, but Armada, they're looking to stay poised here, undefeated in the Columbus Challenge Cup.
Absolutely. On the Columbus side of things, great offense all first half long. Their defense was shaky a time or two, but when you've got a rock in the back like J.D. Orr, you can afford to be shaky.
Yeah, absolutely. We in the press box, we do. We have. We're going to take a brief, and I'm going to take a brief hiatus here at half before we get back to live Challenge Cup action.
Is the audio coming through good? Sensational quality by Love it.
I'm just going to mute it.
All right, first half of action. Going into the half up 6. Is that a good thing in your guys' eyes, or are you disappointed that you didn't get that 7th at the end?
That was a close shot at the end, but we're always glad to have a lead at halftime. We know what we need to do in the second half. We need to keep having them turn the ball over, use our athleticism to kind of get ahead of them a little bit. But pretty good half. We can do better though.
In the first half on offense, you guys were attacking a lot from the wings and finding success from those bad angles. Is that something you're going to keep going, or try and maybe switch things up and attack from the middle?
Yeah, we try to attack from all angles, honestly, but we try to find a spot that's open. We're all pretty unselfish players. We're willing to pass the ball to get an open shot before we're looking to shoot ourselves.
Before we get back out on the court for the second half of action, one more question. Just give me one big key to the game to come out of here with a W.
Key to the game is just playing good defense. If we stop them from scoring goals, I don't think we'll have a problem in the second half.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Let me know.
Just getting set to start the second half of action. Columbus, Milwaukee, a thriller.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we got fans of all shapes and sizes here, and this is why you come out. This is why you love the game. I mean, to be frank, Sundays are better with handball.
Could not agree more.
And Columbus is bringing the sport to the forefront. The Olympics, Los Angeles, 2028, U.S. auto qualifies. There is a chance, I'm not going to call it a lock, that we are seeing Olympians out there today.
It's possible.
It is possible.
It certainly is.
Could you even process that there could be a gold medal winner out on the court today?
Oddly enough, I'm going to say yes to that question. I can comprehend it. We've seen some very, very talented guys out here on the court in that first half. A 6-goal lead for Columbus, almost a 7th. I know we keep talking about it, that missed buzzer beater. It was oh so close. But Milwaukee right now, I think turning it over too much.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely need to hold on to the ball a little better, pass a little bit better. Huge key to the game for them. We are just about set to get back underway.
JD, you gotta give me a goal in this second half. The fans are begging for it.
We're looking for a JD goalie goal.
Yeah, I'll coach. I'll coach until I play for the other team in a half hour.
With that, Columbus gets us underway. 30 minutes to glory. 19-13 lead. Columbus coming out early, nice and slow, taking their time. Both of these teams are playing again after this game, so maybe trying to conserve some of that energy.
Wow.
That is a great shot from the outside. The man of the interview.
Goes to Michael Bain.
So now Milwaukee bringing it up the court the other way, and you're right. They look sweaty. They look kind of tired, and Milwaukee doesn't have a lot of depth today.
Yeah. I mean, wow.
Great spin move off of the goalie and in. JD got a piece of it, but that just had too much sauce.
That was massive. Too much sauce. Wow.
Great effort there by Mox.
Too much sauce. I mean, if you're Milwaukee, are you chugging cheese sauce at the half? I mean, wow.
Apparently Columbus has soon 3 goals on the first 3 possessions of the half.
Yeah. Fireworks.
We might have a pretty high-scoring game on our hands.
Yeah, I mean, we talked to Tolis at the half. He's determined to get a few more into the back of the net.
Now up top to Black. He looks determined to ISO. He does, and a great save. JD sends it off the crossbar and with a smile passes it forward. Sometimes there's nothing else to do but just laugh at yourself.
Yeah, JD almost kind of just gingerly lofted it as he almost flirting with his wife. Wow, little in between the wickets, confidence booster.
Now through the middle and held. So we're gonna get a foul against United.
Is Tolis.
Great goal from the penalty spot. Goes left side, right above that shoulder. And too much speed on that for the keeper to have it.
Goes to Brett Thomas.
Milwaukee needing to get something going. They got to start going on a little run if they want to get back in. Mox, there's the start.
Yeah, that's one of their top playmakers. They got to feed him with reckless abandon.
If I'm Milwaukee right now, I'm just handing the ball to Mox and Black and letting them go to work.
They're going to have to do that with pace here as they're down 7 here as we start the second.
Just over 27 minutes left. That one goes through the middle, and with a man wrapped around, he still can put the sidearm on top of it.
You can put 1 man, 2 men, 3 men wrapped around Wrecker. It doesn't matter. He's a goal-scoring machine, baby. Excuse me.
Walking back through the middle. Thought he was going to go over top and set passes, and very clear foul. So back up top it goes. Flag, now Mox. Mox wants to go, a long shot, and hits that one beautifully.
Goal number 16 for the Milwaukee.
So 16-23 is our score, and Mox taking this game by the scruff of its neck.
Yeah, I tell you what, the Armada, they're going to have to figure out a defensive answer for that fine gentleman, or this is going to come down to the final shot. But if you're Milwaukee, you've got to start producing defensive stops. Oh, wow.
A really nice bounce pass through traffic.
Yeah, you know, Tolis is showing his offensive repertoire. Whoa, Milwaukee had to have it, and they got it. Bodies on the floor.
Blocked pretty easily, a fast break, and soaring it over his head was Zach Blitz. Unfortunate there.
Yeah, that could have been
a
a big momentum shifter for Milwaukee.
Nice behind the back.
Wow,
pass.
double
A
behind
second
the-
one from the bad angle on the bounce.
Double behind the back juice for the Armada. That is an absolute clinic on how to run an offense here in handball.
Mox now steps back and rips it bottom corner deep into something else. Now Columbus up 7 and a lot of up and back play right now. A lot of offense.
Yeah, this has
Have
been
to
fireworks.
see which defense stands up.
Tolis, a little lazy, and Milwaukee. Oh, wow.
What a great play. He was like a free safety scouting that ball.
Yeah. You know, I love handball, but sometimes you got to roast where roasters do. That was a clown show on both ends there for the last 30 seconds. They got to take advantage of this. Opportunities don't come around that often, and if you're Milwaukee, 7, the difference, you got to start making big-time plays.
Yeah, well, they're getting to about the point where you have to score on every drive. You got to get yourself back into this. Now a cutback, flip back, and it goes too far. Mox now with the ball. He's going to go again alone, and he can't miss right now. He's got the Midas touch.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't want to alarm anybody, but the fire detectors might start going off here. He's just walking around. He's a man on fire, dude. He just can't miss. He just hits the X button to elevate and then the square button to fire, and it seems like it's just automatic.
Just under 24 minutes remaining. Now back up top. And we're starting to see a little bit more of Berkeley. We didn't see a lot of him in the first half.
Wow, what a block.
Yeah, that shot saved emphatically.
Yeah, I mean, Recker's one of the top playmakers, but Milwaukee getting real physical inside. They're not going to give any freebies. Is it me or is Tolis' calves huge? Wow, what physique.
That shot rattled off the outside of the post, stays here.
Are those magnets back? Are they post
I
addicts?
think they might be. I think they might be. Somebody needs to flip the switch on those. Now, Berkeley, his shot tried to go in between the legs, but the referees say the ball stays.
Yeah, I mean, if both of your pectorals aren't touching the turf at one point in this game, you just don't want it. Milwaukee trying to stay relevant here with the defensive stand.
Nice backhand pass. And a little cycle action happening by Columbus. That shot high and outside, saved easily.
This is kind of a big moment here for Milwaukee. Their defense is giving them everything you could ask for, and I wonder who's going to shoot it for Milwaukee.
I think I have an idea as that pass miscommunication goes out of bounds. Columbus ball. They're looking for a quick goal to get some momentum. Nice fake. But a travel it is, so a big turnover for Milwaukee.
You know, you saw that call, you know, some similarities with the game of basketball. You know, you would hate to retire like Coach K did last night. You got to find a way to win this game.
Now back it goes. That one on the outside.
Magnets everywhere.
They are back.
he almost collapsed the entire goal with that thunderous. Wow.
Just insane defense.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Milwaukee, they're physical. They're not going to just sleepwalk to a loss. They want to win this game.
And outside, a rip sent in, but way too high. And suddenly, we've got some bongos going on from the Milwaukee bench.
Yeah, I mean, that's that spirit you bring down from Wisconsin. Bongo mania, baby.
Quickly in a bounce shot, and that's what seemed to work for both sides. Not many bounce shots are getting saved today. I'm starting to wonder why is anyone shooting high for upper corners.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, these goalkeepers are so good when they shoot them high. If you give them a little bounce, keep them on their toesy-woesies, this game could go either way.
Especially if you throw a little English on the ball and make it bounce in a different direction. Could be the key for either side. But a little scoring drought for Columbus as the defensive
Here comes Milwaukee.
Continues.
Down 5, 20 minutes to go. Get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is Handball Sunday. We've got a beauty.
Now back up top, a long shot again. Let's see, that shot was at chest level or above.
Yeah, we just talked about that. JD's so automatic. Oh, wow, there we go.
Right at the chest and another save.
Oh, interesting.
It looks like a foul called against United.
I tell you what, as a goalkeeper, you rarely get love. Only shame when you let it through. Bounce
Passes in. It's pretty textbook at this point.
A little bounce, a bada bing, a bada boom, a goal, baby. As the bongos and the bouncing, it keeps it going.
20 minutes left in this game. 6 goal lead now for the Armada. A quick shot outside, good kick save. And that one's going to stay here, a foul on the shot. So now quickly starting again. Milwaukee taking their time, looking for the window of opportunity. Now over top.
Oh, wow.
Good block. Not this time. It's going to be a foul. Almost good defense there, though.
Yeah, I mean, you can't give anything free. Oh, wow.
Quick shot right through JD Orr's 5-hole.
Wow, let's hear the bongos. Bongos bouncing. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. What a shot.
5-goal deficit, and now time to play some defense.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, Milwaukee, their offense has stepped up. Now, can their defense make a play?
Now to the back.
Oh, good ball movement.
Nice pass to the outside, but
oh, wow.
Followed up by a terrible one.
Does JD make a splash? JD
steps up.
Oh, he knows.
You could tell he wanted it.
Oh, he wanted it, but he knows this Challenge Cup is too important. He can't be doing that artsy crap. Oh, wow.
Pass inside, almost got that outside corner. A little too predictable, though.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest here, Milwaukee is right on the doorstep of relevancy if they can get a defensive stop here.
They sure are. Back to the corner, jumping and tripping. Another foul called in. I don't know about that one. That was close.
Yeah, you know, the Zebras come out here. They're not getting paid. They're just trying to do their job. But, you know, I couldn't agree more. I mean, Recker's just bad.
It's automatic from the penalty spot. There's really no excuse not to score.
Yeah, you know, he took that arm, he kind of pump faked it once, and he says, like, I'm done with the game, baby. Lock that goal in. It's 26-20 Armada.
Now through the middle. Here comes Black. Nice little touch pass. And through the middle again.
There's a transition.
Not find the pivot. Another bad pass and turnover by the Armada. So both teams saying, oh, you're going to turn it over to us. We'll give it right back.
Yeah, it's a turnover medley here. But that, oh, wow.
Black, easy backside, a nice
You know,
finish.
I tell you what, if this game ends up being close, the Armada had a chance to push it to 7. They turned it over. Milwaukee capitalizes. Just like that, we got a 5-point game.
In the corner. Now inside that shot right at the torso of the keeper.
Yeah, right off that six-pack.
Making his job just too easy out there.
Wow.
Now a nice over-the-head pass and a kick save. Double kick save, really. Black gets caught. Movement is just too much. So much pressure. A nice side-on looper. As he's in, and what a toe save!
I've never seen more magical toesy-woesies in my life. I tell you what, Milwaukee needs every last ounce of magic to come back, and when you stick out that big right toe, boom, block it, that's going to inspire this team. They got to somehow make another defensive stop, though.
Just everything and more being asked of this Milwaukee defense today. As that bounce pass gets to the outside, and
Wow.
good shot, another great save.
Wow.
So he is on a heater at the moment.
Dude, Milwaukee's defense giving them every chance you could ask for. Now, how about some offense? We'll see.
Offense has been the struggle today, as that nice swim move causes a kick save by Orr, and they will retain possession. Black steps up. He's got his eyes on goal. A swim move. Now he's going to drop it. A spinner, and that's a goal. So Milwaukee refusing to go away.
That is a great play by that. He knew to pass it off to his teammate who made the play.
Now drop.
Wow. Double bear
Big
hug.
bear hug.
Double bear hug. And, Milwaukee, they can start to sense it. They can start to, whoa, a heater.
Right as you say that, Columbus silences the critics and goes back up by 5.
27 for the Columbus Armada goes to Kelsey Dewitt.
Dewitt has been solid so far this afternoon. That one fumbled and lost. A little kick ball, and that's going to turn it back over to the visitors. Up top and intercepted. Now Berkeley going forward. And a foul called. Mahan almost had it. A 2-minute penalty called now. And the Milwaukee United bench not happy about that call. What a save again. That is 6 straight saves for the Milwaukee keeper. Up they go, and Mahan with a full court press. Pays off with a big turnover. Now what a pass to lead him. One-hander now. Both teams waiting on the outside, waiting through the box. And even better defense. So now down 5. Can Milwaukee do something? No, another turnover. Great passing. 3-on-1 situation. He'll take it himself. And Berkeley nets it on the left side.
I tell you what, it was a Berkeley bonanza after a back and forth. And it was huge for the Armada here.
Berkeley and Mahan just working together in unison as that floater stopped by the big paw of J.D. Orr.
Big time plays. Where's Armada going to start to flex?
Mahan with a little floater.
A little finesse.
Disrespectful.
A little finesse, a little floater, a little goal. 29-22 Armada.
Milwaukee trying to slow things down, get something going. Almost to travel there, but held on well. Now with some pressure, yes.
Armada's brought a little defensive pressure that has rattled Milwaukee.
We haven't seen this good of defense from Columbus so far today. Now cutting forward through the middle, rip. That one took a deflection, and J.D. Orr just has to smile. Just under 13 to go in this game, and the lead is back to 6. So in this half, there was a brief moment where Milwaukee brought it to 4, but a commanding lead halfway through the second half. Now Mahan dishes it, a backhanded pass. That one goes to no man's land. The keeper wanted the long ball. You can see it in his eyes. The Bongos are back out, and it seems that when the Bongos are out, this Milwaukee offense seems to click. Now through the middle, got the deflection that time, but
JD pushing.
Mahan behind the back, almost had it just wide of the mark.
Wow.
That would have been saucy. Fox now makes a move, drops to a teammate, the triple drop, the quadruple, and a bear hug will end the move for the moment. So Milwaukee try again. Black now. Working around, Mox steps through and shoots. Nice misdirection. JD Orr for sure thought he was going right. He ended up going left. 5-goal game now.
Milwaukee hanging around. I don't even know if they're best playmakers in the game.
Mox is on the bench at the moment. As this one goes
Wow.
right into the hands.
Milwaukee.
Now forward they go. They need a big goal here, down by 5. Working it around, taking their sweet old time. Now a nice pass in the middle, soaring through the air. He looked like Bobby Moore on that one. And a good goal. So Milwaukee, like a terrible foot fungus, just won't go away.
I mean, to be honest here, Milwaukee's, everything that they need to happen is happening. Armada needs to take a deep breath and run their stuff.
Oh yeah, that one was ferocious into the top corner. And he just runs back like nothing happened.
Just too mature to celebrate.
Milwaukee needing some offense. That's been the issue.
Wow.
What a toe save by Orr. Ferocious.
Is Bigfoot real? Is Sasquatch real? I think so. What a play.
Bear hug. So Columbus sets back up on offense. Now Columbus off the foot and out of bounds. They already signal it's a Milwaukee ball. Referees disagree. It's not every day that a team admits that the ball went out on themselves and then the referees disagree and give it back to them. Another shot, he goes to the same spot every time, and he hits it every time. You don't have to be too accurate if you just have all the power in the world.
Sometimes, you know, Bartlett, Berkeley, Bonanza, you got to take hold of the game, baby. This is winning time, baby.
Now a nice pass through the middle, and they're starting to use that pivot man a lot more.
Yeah.
As this one goes
Ill-advised. Ill-advised.
Everyone, including Mahan's head. He got greedy. He's up by 6. He wanted something with some flair.
He's like, you know, he just wants to get on those Sports Center top plays. Nah. We'll see. But you guys, you pointed out, they working into that middleman. Not to be.
Now up they go, wide open, keeping, shooting. Yes, sir.
Splash Town, baby. Do it, making a late case for man of the match here.
Mox is back on the court. You know what happens when he gets the ball in his hand? As that one thrashed into the back of the net.
Fireball.
26-32, 7:38 left on the clock. Now forward they go, but slow it down, and Columbus Armada have the nice fact that time is on their side.
They're gonna take their time. But oh wow! Oh, impossible.
Punted that one back to Orr.
Tola spin
And
move.
now JD moving up.
Wow.
Does pass it off. Looks at the bench. They all wanted him to move up and shoot. Sends that one in the top corner. And like a kid with brand new boots on a rainy day, he's splashing.
Wow, splashing indeed.
Over the top, Mox off the iron. The magnet has been turned back on. Lot of pressure now
Look
from
at this.
Milwaukee. JD Orr moving up the way. Playing as another forward even though he's the keeper. Now here we go, Mahan out in the corner. Taking his time. Couple of dribbles and then sends it off to a teammate. Over the head pass. And all the way back to the middle.
Yeah, they're going to be slow. They're going to be methodical. I mean, they got plenty of time. They just milk the clock, milk like a cow here.
Now, no window. Another pass, but a foul called first, so Armada ball.
Yeah.
6 minutes left on the clock.
He got guillotined.
Now, Mahan, he wants to shoot, but instead passes it off. Gets the rebound for his side, and the Armada's right back at it. A big bear hug.
Wow, great
Columbus ball.
gamesmanship.
It is. Mahan, to the corner, off the tip. He wanted to shoot, didn't do it. So foul after foul. And like a bad Christmas with the in-laws, this drive is never ending. As that goal is finally scored.
Backhanded finesse.
Very, very nice. For no reason.
A little shovel pass into the back of the net.
33-26. Long shot. And hits the upper 90s with emphatic effort.
27 for Milwaukee United goes to Kevin Brzezinski.
Well, 600 seconds left. If you're Milwaukee and you want to come back, it's got to be stop, score, stop, score.
Their defense has started being a little lackluster as they started scoring. And that shot goes in, another example of it.
It's all less.
Now Milwaukee down 7. They need to go on a huge run here. Stepping forward, and the journey of 1,000 miles rather starts with a single step. That was the step in the right direction. Only a 6-goal deficit now, but the problem is it's been there for a while. Columbus just refusing to be beaten in the second half. As Mahan, nice shovel pass. And now fakes a pass in the corner, a little opening in the middle,
Bang.
into the bottom netting it is.
That might be the dagger.
With 4 minutes, the comeback is looking unlikely, but not impossible as Mox comes in and good save by Orr. And he'll just kick that one out of bounds.
Both goalkeepers' feet beyond relevant in this match.
Incredible action. You gotta take a peek at these guys' resume. They probably have a background in some soccer.
Yeah, some sort of soccer jiu-jitsu or something.
That's right, a big turnover there now for Milwaukee as that ball is moved forward. A member of United, the first one there. The ball goes off a blue shirt, so United with a chance. In it goes. Now Haza to Mox, rips. That one off of JD, off of the post and out of bounds. So now Milwaukee ball, JD letting everybody know he did get a piece of that one. Not really sure what the argument is.
Yeah, almost too much honesty.
Haza inside and takes a foul as he shoots inside. Milwaukee getting set again now. Mox. That's back this time. Black into the corner. fighting through a man and rifling it off the post again. So just no luck for Milwaukee on that possession. 2 posters.
He is going to do just enough defensively to get the Armada the victory here today, it appears.
Just over 2 to play in regulation. 7-goal lead, and it looks like a football score, 35-28.
Yeah.
What was that, 5 touchdowns to 4 touchdowns?
Sure is.
Well,
Outside he goes. Into the middle. Little shake and bake. Almost got the drop pass as a fast break goes the other way, but my hand too quick. Around the outside, bouncer, and that should be the nail in the coffin.
the Terminator.
Milwaukee starting it up again with 90 seconds to play here in game 1.
Yep. We do have a beautiful doubleheader on tap, but the Armada, the Columbus Challenge Cup, is staying home for at least one more game.
And now dropping back Mox. He wants to go alone, instead has to take a touch. And a travel it is. Oh, excuse me, a foul is what they're going to call, rather. So the possession stays with the visitors, and officially we're under a minute left. Mox, easy. Nets that one home for another goal today.
Goal number 29 for Milwaukee United goes to Dale Harris.
Columbus taking their sweet time, and
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, there is only 40 seconds left. I mean, this is still valuable experience. I mean, this is still live handball.
that shot almost nailed our camera woman in
Yeah,
the face.
oh wow.
That long pass goes too far to the keeper, and 23 seconds left. You gotta believe that they
Do something, Littman.
both teams just kind of messing around, looking for someone to score one more goal all the way over. Good pass, but Butterfingers on the catch. Doesn't matter as the shot is saved by the shin pads of J.D. Orr. Long shot, keeper to keeper. And another one, that'll do it. 26-29 at the end of the first game. Columbus on top of Milwaukee.
Columbus Armada 36, Milwaukee United 29.
You know,
Ladies and
here,
gentlemen, please take this intermission to restock, refuel, and some water and walk around.
Columbus just made it happen on that in that game. They forced defensive stops when they needed it, and it seemed like on offense when they wanted a goal, they made sure to get it.
yeah, you know, the Armada, they jumped out to an early lead and they kind of held it for the duration of the game. Milwaukee's got some spunk, but just not enough spunk.
No, but in general, that Milwaukee defense was good. The second game, they're going to need to turn on their offense for sure if they want to come out with a victory.
We've got halftime, if you will, in between the doubleheader.
We're going to take a brief break. We will be right back. Don't change the channel.
Don't touch that dial.
Yeah, we will be right back.
Hey, so Thomas, first things first, congrats on the win. The Columbus Challenge Cup is no walk in the park. Well, how did you get the job done there in game one?
I think fast breaks were the key for this game for us. We did a great job of running up and down the court and just keeping the pressure on them throughout. They weren't able to keep up. Helps that we've got a few extra subs, but I think that was really the key in game one is just those fast breaks.
They had a lot of that fast break offense and some pretty decent defense, but a lot of offensive turnovers as well. What do you have to do in this game to limit those?
We just got to take our time a little bit. When we get into that rhythm of those fast breaks, we put up a lot of points, but there's a lot of big passes that have to happen. And so you're taking our time, making sure that when we're making those big passes, they're clean, and we're getting to someone.
Yeah. So I have a unique question. So on the defensive end, when somebody is about to score or looks potent to score, walk me through a bear hug. How do you kind of? I'm actually going to go out there. Walk me through a bear hug. How do you kind of stop the defender? You know what I mean? So let's say I'm about to score, and you just kind of wrap them up.
Everything's chest to chest.
Okay.
So you got to be in front of me. Right? One hand is going around the waist. The other one's chopping.
Okay.
So you're going to shoot with this arm. I'm going around. And I'm chopping.
Like you chopping pretty good there.
You're chopping.
Okay. Because
Take the arm off.
there's no reason you shouldn't be bear hugging.
Yeah,
because you're giving up a free
that's
goal.
Good. Yeah, you're going to get a 9 on that, but that's good, right? Handball's a little bit different.
9 never hurt.
9s are fouls, but you want 9s. Those are the positive fouls. You want more and more of those.
Here, before we wrap things up, do you have any loved ones or fans you want to give a shout out to?
Just give a shout out to my family for supporting me in my handball career all these years and enabling me to do what I do every day.
I mean, can't thank you enough. And hey, anything you want to say before game 2? I mean, this is not going to be a walk in the park.
We just got to keep it up. Clean up those passes, keep the pressure on, clean defense.
Hey, thanks for talking to us. Get some good goals and get some good bear hugs.
Thank you. Absolutely.
We're live here in under 300 seconds. Game 2, Armada, Milwaukee.
Welcome back to the Westwood Fieldhouse, Hilliard, Ohio, where it's the site of a huge match in this afternoon of handball.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Columbus Challenge Cup. This is handball. The Armada, they were able to get a cozy, comfortable Game 1 victory. But Game 2, I think this one's going to be a lot closer. It's going to come down to playmakers making plays.
That's it. And one of those big playmakers has actually switched sides. So the Armada have lost not one, but 2 players to this intermission between games.
Yeah, I mean, the roster makeup is something we're definitely going to take a look at. Milwaukee getting a little reinforcement. Ultimately, if the Armada, they want to, accomplish the goals they set here at the start of the season. This is going to be one of the bigger tests.
With that whistle, we are about set to get it underway, but both teams switch sides going into this game. So the Armada will be attacking to your left, and Milwaukee will be going to your right.
We've just been notified that there will be no bongos here in Game 2. That's a big factor.
It sure is. Milwaukee was electric whenever the bongos were going off.
Yeah.
Starters for both sides still getting their final words from the coaches. We're privileged today with 2 referees who are players themselves.
Yeah,
They know the game.
They've been around the block. They've seen a thing or two. They should probably be getting paid $100 an hour to do this. They're coming out here to.
Coming in from Milwaukee United in game number 2 is Mike King, represented in the orange pen.
The Vegas spread here on Game 2 is the Armada favored by 2.5. The Armada, you can get -2.5. That is the narrowest spread they have faced in Vegas so far this season. JD gonna try and, coach him up one last time. This is a big moment.
Yeah, he's got to play his heart out in that today. Both sides just about ready for liftoff.
Gotta hope the goalie for Milwaukee United's got plenty of hydration. Would hate to leave the goal mid-game.
Another surprise empty netter. And with the ref's whistle, here we go. 0-0, all things level.
Do you love handball? I love handball. Here we go.
Milwaukee starting with the ball this game and just moving it around nice and slow. Mike right there in the middle. He could be a huge factor in this game. Outside it goes. Now a pass into the pivot, and J.D. Orr gets floated on.
Fabulous floating finesse.
1-0. Now
Milwaukee with their first lead of the day.
That's right. Columbus looking to answer. Passing it around, looking for the window. That bounce pass, not to anyone in particular as it goes out of bounds.
I tell you what, I hope Armada knows they cannot afford to sleepwalk, or their undefeated dream season is going to end real quick.
Nice move by the pivot. That shot rattling off the crossbar though. And Orr gets a goal throw. Off and running are the Armada. Down 1, just over a minute gone.
Ah, man, that goose egg on the scoreboard's pretty ugly. You'd like to see them eliminate that with a goal right here. That's a bear hug. We were walked through the halftime intermission on how bear hugs work in the chop-chop.
There's another one. So Columbus not being given an inch right now as this goes out to the wing. Columbus taking their time into the pivot. Underneath.
Wrecker.
1-1. Columbus not scoreless for long.
A man possessed, Alex Wrecker.
Now here we go from Milwaukee. That shot outside, saved by Orr.
Yeah, that's an exquisite block by Orr there. You can tell that one was for Charlotte. What a play.
Orr getting some chance from the fans as he gets this ball back into play.
I don't know. If JD really loves handball, why doesn't he have a six-pack? He needs to get in the gym more.
It's a good question.
Oh my
Pass,
gosh.
Mox almost got it. He had to lay out for that ball.
What is this, football? What a play.
But good move now by Columbus. They've got time and space as that one's sent all the way back out to center court.
Uno to uno. That's not a terrible card game, but I played better. Euchre to name one.
Couldn't agree more, partner, as that shot is bounced right into the hands of the keeper. And off the other way, they are. Into the middle, wide open, a floater. JD was prepared that time. Now pushing forward. Nice little switcheroo and a little violation in the lane.
A lot of honesty here.
JD with a big interception.
JD's a playmaker and a father, but he did get bear hugged.
Covered up by Mox, and so he'll trot back with a smile on his face.
Wow.
Through the middle. A little pass, now the pivot gets it, and as he jumps, he scores. Good job to shoot quickly before the violation.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Wrecker's out here making plays. It's 2-1. They need those plays badly.
Nice no-look pass, but not caught very well.
Holy
Bounce
camole.
out to the side.
Yeah,
That
if
one
he had a
hit.
six-pack, that wouldn't have hurt as bad, but a great block.
That's right, it hit JD Orr square in the stomach. As that shot blocked in front. Going the other way. Long pass. Trying to hit with numbers. And a great save by the right paw.
JD Orr is making plays left and right here. Only one goal for United through 5 minutes of action. You gotta understand the exquisite play by JD there. That is a tough block to make.
Sure is. As that behind the back bounce pass leads to nothing. So the Armada still looking for an opening, taking their time. Now moving a little quicker, a jump to the middle, taken down, foul called, and Columbus ball. Now Columbus going with a two-pivot formation, trying to get inside.
A low-scoring game here thus far, but I think Bartlett's got eyes on a goal.
Bartlett
Oh my.
taken down hard.
Physicality.
That's right. So Columbus retaining possession. Now Bartlett trying to get around. Has to pass off. Now into the corner. Jumping that bounce shot. Saved. So 5.5 minutes gone. Only a 2-1 game right now.
What a pass.
Mox shoots that one wide, and I think he just shaped it. Nope, a penalty is called.
Wow, a chance to tie here for United.
Now stepping up to the spot and rips that bottom corner, or almost got there. He read the direction, just couldn't get his leg to extend far enough.
Goal number 2 for Milwaukee United goes to Mike King.
He's not a jester, he's not a queen, he is a king, and he has tied it up. I tell you what,
Tell me.
this is a tie ball game, and they need playmakers or the undefeated run in the Challenge Cup. Oh, Senior Skyline.
Rosenberger with a really nice finish to go up for his side. Now King
Oh, my
hits it
gosh.
again, and he is heating up, folks.
He is not a squire, not a knight, but a king. 3-3. I don't know.
Now taking their time. Columbus needs to start showing a little bit of determination here as that shot is saved.
I tell you what, I might have to brush up on my handball overtime rules because this one's a dandy in the making. Columbus 6-1-4. Here we go.
All the way outside, switching sides with pace, and now to the pivot.
Oh, wow.
Faked JD Orr out of his
I
sights.
tell you what, Milwaukee wants it, baby.
Now we go the other way. It's Berkeley.
Oh, lost the handle. Milwaukee pushing in transition.
Long pass.
They
That
probably can't let opportunities like that slip through their grasp.
one goes to Berkeley. His long pass gets by a teammate, and so another costly turnover.
I
for
tell you what, the
Columbus.
play is about as sloppy as I was 12 bush lights in last night. I tell you what, they gotta get it together.
Ruzinski. Now to King. King steps forward. He wants to shoot, but gives it to Ruzinski off the face. That's what you call a heads-up play.
Wow, was that off the right cornea of JD?
I think it was actually the left eyelash.
The left retina. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really hard to say.
It
at
is.
that point. Now bouncing it forward.
That's a huge
and
play.
An easy goal, tying it back up for all.
Columbus Armada goes to Kelsey Dobbin.
All the way across by King.
Wow.
Inside post. JD can't cover it. 5-4.
You know, I hate to be over the top, but I am salivating over this handball action.
United Handball Club goes to Ash Bricky.
Now taking their time is the Armada.
Oh, wow. I love physicality.
Wrapped up in bear
I
hug.
don't know. There's something about two bodies going breast to breast. It just gets the juices flowing.
Now to the corner. A step back. That one saved, and so no success so far from that left-hand corner.
Yeah, I tell you what, the angles have not been as potent as the Armada would like.
Referee signals Columbus ball. Down a goal,
Wow.
and it will stay that way. A great save by the keeper.
They're going to have to keep producing looks for their playmakers because right now, Milwaukee with a 1-goal lead. Is the undefeated dream season for Armada in jeopardy? Well, we got 50 minutes to figure it out live in Columbus.
Yeah, only 10 minutes in. This game's still young.
Very young, almost as young as JD's offspring, Charlotte, as he lets one through. Wow.
The Armada down 2 now.
Well, I hate to be kind of a wuss, but I am nervous here. This game is...
Goal number 6 for the Milwaukee United Handball Club.
What is it? Tell me.
This game looks like to be favoring Milwaukee United and Columbus, their preseason goals. It all comes down to this.
Now
And the
through
Sunday
middle.
scaries are hitting hard.
Long pass
King.
over the top and too long.
King. Tad too long. Wow. Oh, Bartlett off his broad right shoulder somehow saves it. That was randomly a great play.
Yeah, it was. It really was a great heads-up play. And now Berkeley hands it off. Back through the middle, and I want to see Berkeley rip one right here. He wants to see that too, but Bartlett cuts back
Berkeley,
through.
Bonanza. Berkeley, Bartlett, Bonanza. Wow.
Absolutely insane sequence right there. So the deficit is now only 1.
Wowzers indeed. Off his
pass.
fingertips. Here
Just
come
couldn't
the
have
Armada.
Yeah, that's right. Armada down 1. They need to go on a little run here to get secure in their lead.
Could you even imagine facing your loved ones after a loss in the Columbus Challenge Cup? I certainly don't want to lose. Here we go.
Now Bartlett cutting in. On the outside, he wanted to shoot, but instead chose the safe pass. Bartlett, nice pass, but swatted away, and now here it goes the other way. Oh my goodness, soaring through the air and rattling that ball on the crossbar from behind. Almost a really, really good defensive play by Mox as Berkeley is fouled, and we're going to get a penalty shot.
I mean, just to go back to that last play, when you've got one of the best playmakers in America going 50 miles an hour at J.D. Orr, and he's able to make his presence felt and prevent the goal when his team needs him most. But let's go live to a potential Tolis the Terminator situation. Oh, fireball indeed.
Great goal to even things. And now an important possession with the game deadlocked at 6.
Yeah, 6-6, a slightly satanic score.
King waves off a man, goes ISO. Look at how high that ball popped up in the air.
Jesus.
Had about 4 seconds of hang time. And now going the other way, Berkeley.
Is it going to be more Berkeley Bartlett bonanza?
I think it might be.
They are playmakers. Tolis.
I mean, what do you do? What do you do to stop that? It's just automatic.
Tolis the Terminator.
Now King, will he ISO again? He wanted to, but he gets it off to a teammate.
Once again goes to Brett Thomas.
I think that was a little nutmeg of his own teammate.
Yeah,
on
sometimes you got to
accident,
keep your teammates honest and throw it through the wickets.
That's right. Now Black stepping up. He goes down to the floor.
Down on his behind. Luckily, he's got those kneecaps protected with some good gear.
Now
here he
pass
goes.
Intercepted easy.
Oh my gosh.
Berkeley in a foot race. Jumps.
Berkeley finesse, not to be.
Nope, not today. Goalie didn't come quite out of his net enough for that finesse shot to work, and just poor awareness by the Armada.
Yeah, I mean, every possession counts.
Look at this defense right now from Columbus.
Just Tolis in Berkeley.
Absolutely beautiful.
Do they have some magic?
Tolis trying to go behind the back, and Berkeley sends it home.
Oh my gosh. Behind the back. Berkeley.
I think I just saw a grown man fall to his knees after that one.
I hate to just, oh my gosh.
Armada goes to Randall Berkeley.
King wanted to rip that one, signaling to his teammates. That one's going to get saved by Orr just on the right hand.
I mean, is this Berkeley's man of the match moment? He's kind of going off.
Certainly could be. As this one goes out to a teammate, he jumped, landed, nothing doing. That's going to be a lane violation.
Yeah.
Now a long pass.
We're not here just handing
Plenty
out
of time.
goals.
Bartlett, Berkeley.
8-6. Armada. The lead.
Bartlett trying to get it down to his man, but the pivot man says there was a tip. Referees disagree. I think I do as well.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, Milwaukee's got the ball down 2. They could use a goal to trim the deficit in half. Oh, and he got a handful of that left pectoral.
Just inside of the halfway point in the first half. Black now going airborne, bounces, flies through the air, and they say an 8-meter violation. So back the other direction for the Armada, 8-6. So they've got that small lead. Now it's time to build on it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, Armada, you know, the way the game started, they can't hate where they're at. They know what's on the line here on a Sunday at Westwood Fieldhouse.
Now Bartlett. Bounce pass. Bartlett inside. And a weird miscommunication there. Asking for a travel, they're going to get it. So Milwaukee's ball. Long pass forward, trying to get through a bear hug. He does it. Flying through the air. Bounce shot. Foul. Through the motion. So starting back is Milwaukee. King in the middle. Sends it to the corner. He's got space. Inside off of JD's right elbow. And only one goal separates these two clubs.
Milwaukee United Handball Club goes to number 47.
sometimes they got to attack those angles and really test those elbows of JD.
Yeah, they really do. JD's let a few in off of his body and partial saves. So keep throwing it at him is what I say.
And I'm being a little too hard on him, but if JD loved handball, he should get a six-pack. You know?
I do.
If he loves the sport as much as he says he does, get a dang six-pack.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Big shot off the keeper, off the post. And referee signals Milwaukee ball. Long pass, couldn't make it happen, and JD watches that one comfortably bounce behind his net. 8-7.
Yeah, you know, both offenses are kind of just, you know, they're twiddling their thumbs. Who wants a goal? Who wants to be a legend here in the Columbus Cup?
That's right. Bartlett with the ball. He looks like he wants to shoot. Drops it to a teammate. But
Milwaukee.
too far. Black on a fast break gets bear hugged. Absolutely textbook as King gets it quick. Now back to Black. Bouncing ball goes away from him for the time being. JD leading the troops forward with a 1-goal lead. Forward it goes.
Wow.
From the corner, that shot a little weaker, I think, than he expected it to be. Long pass, jumping right into the chest of JD or
JD's right pectoral.
now a bouncing ball goes the other way. And
Is Tolis
again,
blind?
I think it's the kits. They're too similar.
I mean,
that's the second time he's done that
I
today.
tell you what, does either team understand the gravity of the moment? I mean, just no, they have almost an allergy to goal scoring.
Now Black, King up top, taking their time. Black tries to swim, but it doesn't work, pops it back out. And not a very good shot there as he was well wrapped up. And off his back foot too. You gotta take smarter efforts.
JD wanting to be relevant here.
JD going for the shot. He's pulling up.
He wisely, you know, corrals his efforts back into the goal.
I do want to see him rip one.
Yeah, I mean, the fans would love it. The game would love it. I mean, wrecker, big time.
Nice bounce shot to the backside.
I mean, Wrecker's beard is looking good. It's kind of a little pointy.
Alex Recker.
It is, isn't it?
His beard is a little pointy.
Now to the outside. Mox steps up, rips,
Collision.
foul called, and a yellow brought out.
Get roasted. Well, this is huge.
It is the penalty and converts. There has not been a single penalty save today for either side. 9-8 favoring the hosts.
You know, the Armada, they've been traveling, they've been doing all of this stuff, but do they understand what's on the line here live in Columbus? Oh, Tolis.
I think Tolis does.
Tolis.
That was pretty.
Goal number 10 for the Columbus Armada goes
So
to Brett
9:30 remaining in the first half. 10-8. This one much tamer than last game.
Yeah, I mean, the offense are kind of being unique here.
Great jump pass there as the ball gets out to the wing. King looking to shoot before he caught it. And that caused some issues. This little backhander. Mox. Stutter step. Goes down. They whistle for...
He almost hit him with the Cruciatus curse. He just kind of went to his knees.
Yeah. Yellow for that. I think it might be a little bit harsh by the referee to give out a card there.
Wow.
Jumper off the post and in.
He's not a jester. That's a fireball. 1 goal game here.
Milwaukee United
Players
goes to
keep
Mike
hitting the
King.
post, but luckily for King, he finally made it hit the post and go in.
I mean, with 1 goal being the difference, every possession matters, you know.
To the outside, plenty of time and space. Good save. So now the ball left for the Milwaukee keeper. Long pass. And off the hands of a Columbus player and out, so Milwaukee gets away with one there. All the way out now.
They're going to run some sort of offense.
King has not left the court so far this half. Mock stutter step and a great fingertip save by Orr.
Yeah, JD's pretty gifted.
Long pass. Columbus trying to strike quickly. And a double foul there. The first one is going to be the one that counts. So Columbus starting back.
Wrecker, he does have a pointy beard. Oh, that's the
Long
turn.
shot off the iron and out of the way. Now a fast break for Mox.
Wow.
Mox cuts through the middle, gets hit, and possession arrow stays with Milwaukee. Here we go for King. Down one. Just over 7 minutes left.
Yeah, low scoring affair thus far.
Mox checks into the game. Brzezinski. Mox. King. Mox wants to shoot. Now does. Good save.
Great save.
JD got his entire body in front of that one. Now a quick fast break. Jumping and ripping into the top shelf.
Wrecker, a wrecking ball.
Alex Wrecker.
A man possessed, extending the lead to 2.
Nice shot by King after the stutter step.
King hits him with a little left jab, and then he says, I'll go right, and then I'll go upper 90. Bada bing, bada boom, no bongos, no problem.
Yeah, it's still a close game despite the lack of the bongos
Yeah,
for Milwaukee.
I'm gonna be frank with you, I do miss the bongos.
I do as well. I do as well. Now a good pass to pivot, caught with one leg
It kind of had
on
to,
either side of the ball.
somehow Milwaukee has it.
Milwaukee with a 2-on-1 situation, but the pass was terrible. So somehow Milwaukee misses out on the opportunity for a fast breakaway. But we're gonna restart it now. Milwaukee retains possession. Down one, 5:40 left on the clock. King behind the back pass.
JD gonna push.
Almost had it.
Tallest.
As Tallest gets through.
Oh my
tried to
gosh.
just swipe the ball.
He almost squeezes
That would
it
have been
home.
beautiful. Good interception now for the Armada, and a foul called all the way up to Tallest. He can just roll it under, but a penalty called. A good penalty, I would say, as the goalie was well out of his crease.
I'm gonna scream something pretty loud once he scores it, because I think it's gonna be a big fireball.
All right.
Oh, Tallest the Terminator! Unbelievable.
There it is. You knew it was coming, partner.
Here we go. 12 to 10, dozen to 10.
Now, Mox at the top. King breathing heavy. He has not had a rest yet.
Wow.
A long shot. That one was an arrow.
That was kind of an elite elevation score.
It was.
Where's he been all game? What a play.
Brzezinski.
Brzezinski's name isn't one we've called many times today, but what a pretty goal. That last possession. Oh, wanted the shot. Now gives it to the pivot. Held up.
The Armada, they got a lot of playmakers. Oh, wow. Shimmy, Wrecker, splashdown. Unfathomable precision.
Player number 13 for the Columbus Armada goes to Alex Wrecker.
Now King. Brzezinski. Passing around, just making sure everyone gets a touch. Mox
Sloppy.
tried to get it to his left pivot, but
Sloppy.
sloppy's the word I'd use.
Wow, wait, shocking.
Turnover for Milwaukee. Now they're pushing quickly, slapped as he shot taken to the deck.
I don't know if that was just me, but that was loud contact.
It sure was. 3.5 minutes remaining in the half. 2-goal lead for Columbus.
Yeah, Columbus got a sitting on a baker's dozen here.
back to Mox. Up he goes,
Oh,
into
beautiful.
the pivot, and roasted J.D. Orr on a spit.
This game is close.
From Milwaukee United goes to Zach Reese.
And just like that, it's randomly a baker's dozen to a dozen.
A good thing Columbus is the baker in this.
Yeah, you gotta love being the baker. Let's see if they can cook up some offense.
Now that underarm shot through the legs. Kind of a weird goal that slid
And
through.
cook up a unique concoction there.
Goes to Alex Recker.
All the way across. Black gets stuffed by JD. He's looking for a pass. Finally finds his
JD
man
is
on
a
the right.
large human. Tough to get past him.
Indeed. Now he's determined.
Wrecker.
Goes up and shoots. Nice save to send that one over top.
Wow.
Long pass. Airborne. Missing left. Oh, he had an opportunity. 2:15 left on the clock.
Looks like we might have an injury situation here with Tolis here. Oh my goodness. He went dolphin mode and he's got to recover.
Now back underneath. That pass to no man's land.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2-minute warning. Reminder, halftime will be 5 minutes long. Thank you.
Wow.
Now King. I feel like every time he touches the ball, he's liable to shoot.
Yeah. King can always elevate and he might have to right now.
Fakes the shot, fakes the pass, and then hands it to Grzinski. He gets it to King. Nice little up and back movement. Grzinski trying to go backside. Good job to get himself in position was J.D. Orr.
I don't know. JD's just kind of a beast.
He really is.
JD's got, and we've been talking about facial hair. You can't hate JD's facial hair.
No, that is a beard and a half.
Wow, that's a good play.
Inside, what a goal. So a 3-score game, and partner, you got to start to think if the Columbus Armada hold on to this game through the second half and win, J.D. Orr has made a great campaign for Player of the Day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to over-compliment a man, but JD is a freak.
Just under a minute remaining.
Oh,
Nice little flip to the opposition, wrapped up.
I tell you
Now
what,
trying to get going again.
the Armada, they have the wind at their back right now. Oh wow! What a game!
Good pass, tried the floater, scored the floater.
Wowzers!
30 seconds remaining. And now suddenly Milwaukee is like a recent divorcee, just trying to get back in the game.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. That little bounce goal is huge. Milwaukee's got to come up with a stop here with a baker's dozen seconds left in the half.
3-point lead, and now wrapped up like a Christmas present.
Time of the essence.
The Armada
Wrecker.
needs to score, and they need to
big
do
block.
it quick. Nice save.
Wow.
Getting up was the keeper. So at halftime, that's your score: 16-3. Armada on top.
A goalkeeping clinic there down the stretch. Milwaukee down 3.
I think I might add also that the Armada is currently covering the Vegas odds.
Yeah, we know a lot of you like the sports gamble out there. -2.5. I mean, to be honest, we got a 5-minute halftime, and I need every last minute of that to kind of recalibrate, refocus, because we got a dandy second half in store.
Absolutely. Only 3-goal games, so you're not going to want to go anywhere. We'll be right back with more action.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, to be honest, we're with one of the star players. So, Bart, walk me through. Tough first half. How are you guys going to close it out in the second half and stay undefeated here in the Columbus Challenge Cup?
We just keep being aggressive, keep taking good shots, moving the ball around, and strong defense. We keep playing hard. I think we get some stops. They got some tough backs that are aggressive, more aggressive than last game. So we expect a close game.
Oh, I mean, we're on the edge of our seats here. So to be honest, what's kind of part of your post-game ritual? You got drinks, food ready to go? What do you got planned for after the game?
I got homework.
Oh, wow. That's an academic.
Yeah.
Wow. Good. I mean, to be honest, that's when handball is a big deal. You got to take a break from that homework and go and stay undefeated here in the Columbus Challenge Cup. You got any final words for us here before what's supposed to be a feisty second half?
I'll just stay tuned for a good second half.
Wow.
Love it. That's confidence embodied.
Which was great,
Well, they had depth on their side in the first game. Still, depth is slightly on their side, but by quite a bit less. So stamina is going to be big here in the second half. Who can really stay the fittest the longest?
Yeah, I mean, comes down to, so I'm not to talk about fitness. Does anybody have a six-pack out there? Are they all just not that ripped?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
They're wearing jerseys here. If we were taking the tarps off and we were going tarpless second half, we might know. But
I mean, to be honest, handball, it's a lot of physicality, but as long as you're not, as long as your BMI is decent, you can thrive.
That's right.
We got a minute till the start of the second half. I'm going to hydrate up, but I cannot wait for the second half.
Welcome back to the Westwood Fieldhouse, Hilliard, Ohio, the Columbus Armada and Milwaukee United. It's a showdown of the ages, 16-13, a very, very close game, and one half for glory.
Yeah, to be honest, these are the moments you dream of. This is you're just salivating on a Sunday watching handball. This is the Columbus Challenge Cup. These two teams, they both won it. The Armada, everything's on the line right here. This is going to be a immensely immaculate second half.
We are underway. Columbus with the ball to start the second half. As you'll recall, Milwaukee started the game with the ball and got off to an early lead.
Yeah.
So let's see if the Columbus Armada are able to grow on their current lead a little bit to start off this second half.
Bartlett. Oh, wow. Just missed.
Going for a heat check early. I like that.
Maybe thinking a little bit too much about that homework he's got to do after the game.
Off the post it goes, though, and partner, we've been talking about the magnetized goal posts all game. They're back.
Yeah, they are. It's about as magnetized as the South Pole itself.
Mox gets fouled on the way in, and a penalty is called, so you've got to believe this is a two-score game as King steps in to take the pad.
Oh, wow.
And as certain as you are about anything, King is going to score a penalty every time.
Yeah, it's tough to stop as JD consoles with his beloved.
JD better keep his head on a swivel for any potential fast breaks back there.
Oh, man. Hit hard.
Nice Nice defensive push there. Bartlett. And it goes. Berkeley's pass didn't quite find the connection it needed. Now pass inside. Absolutely getting devoured by the defense, but a goal nonetheless. Well, a foul called first, so the goal will not count. Bartlett on a pivot. Berkeley, he wants to shoot, he does!
Oh my gosh, he was staring at me when he shot that.
So close. As that long pass goes up and out of bounds, and that's just unnecessary for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee's got to stay focused if they want to get back in this, back in the lead.
Back all the way up top to center court.
I like that cool leg sleeve that guy's got on.
It is a pretty cool sleeve. It matches the jersey pretty perfectly. As a foul is committed at the top of the box.
Players do touch other players a lot.
They do. Interesting wording, but you're right. Now pushed back out, and Berkeley settles. A nice no-look pass. Swim move, and the defense is going to wrap him up. Almost 3 minutes into the second half. One goal has been scored.
Oh, wow.
As Bartlett's effort goes well to the left.
Bartlett, much like the quadratic equations he studies, almost had a heater.
Now back up top, King. Ordering traffic. And out through the middle, a nice shot and a goal, and suddenly Milwaukee's 3-goal deficit is almost erased.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jared, this game is here for the taking. If the Armada, if they don't want to stay undefeated, Milwaukee's more than comfortable in coming in here and taking this game.
They sure are. Columbus needs a goal right now to keep that lead. Bartlett. Now Bartlett, he wants to shoot for sure. Spin move.
Razzle
and
dazzle.
he just keeps shooting to the left. Cannot hit the target right now. Knox, King, Brzezinski. Right now Milwaukee kind of laying off a little bit.
It's to tie the game.
It is. What a shot, but too high. That bounced all the way back towards center court.
JD is more than capable of blocking shots with his corneas, retinas, and everything.
I've also seen him save a few with his pinky toes before.
Oh, absolutely.
Very talented man. Now, if I'm the Columbus Armada, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm giving the ball to Bartlett, and I'm saying, rip it as hard as you possibly can. He's missed 3 in a row to start the half. He needs a positive influx into the second. Nice slot! And what a goal by Black! The athleticism, and puts his team level with the opposition, 16-all.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. You got to give credit where credit's due.
Now Bartlett getting a little catch right now.
Is it me, or do we have a tie ball game on a handball Sunday? Wow. Oh, wow.
No longer. It
Wow.
is just you. It's 17-16 now. Columbus on top.
Berkeley is randomly playing his heart out. Great game so far for
Yeah,
young
he is
Bert.
playing fantastic. Mox. Black has had a relatively quiet game for his standards, but a couple great goals today and amazing save for Orr there as he gets it out to a teammate. Now the Armada up by 1, and they want to start building a lead. Big wrap by Mox forces him to start over. Bartlett, I'm looking for him to rip a long shot. We've seen him score him before. Here he comes, in between, and the save there. So a lid on the goal right now.
Bartlett is offense. He can create his own shot. That's just a great save.
I really like his footwork right now, but the finishing needs some work. Suddenly he's gone cold as Mox, his pass bounced around and he's covered up. Nice Nice bounce pass, give and go to Berkeley. Little drop and a spin move. Now Berkeley, a no look to the corner.
I kind of like what Berkeley does with his corneas. He doesn't really look sometimes. He's giving me that no-look action.
He does indeed.
As you get your first up-close look at Tullis's injured left hand.
Berkeley gets the ball right back as it's hit back to him. And
wow, big time play.
Easy finish on the left. 18-16.
That was a big-time goal. 2-point lead.
Mox and King playing a little catch.
Sometimes you just got to play a little catch.
Now King drops that shot outside. JD Orr just a brick wall back there.
Yeah, he's a brick wall. Sometimes you got to be a brick wall, and they need every last save.
Nice pass through traffic, but no shot comes of it. So Columbus having to start over. A nice hold there by Mox.
Love me a good bear hug.
Very good bear hug. To Berkeley. The Armada need a goal, and the pivot will not find it this time as the ball goes down. And the Armada retain possession. So that's a positive, a 2-goal lead. Looking for a third. Jumping up, passing to the corner. Now he's got a better angle and an even better save.
Yeah, I tell you, JD gets a lot of the headlines for being a good goalkeeper, but this United keeper is really keeping him in this game.
He sure is. Berkeley shells it out. Now back through the middle with that injured hand,
Yeah,
but it
so
doesn't
injured.
look too injured.
Yes. Is it almost a fake injury?
He might be faking it for clout. I'm not sure. Now Milwaukee with great defense, and that's been the story of the day. That's why they've been so close all day long, is because of their defense.
Yeah, I tell you what, if they can turn this defense into offense, it's gonna be a thrilling finish.
Nice shot, and there it is. So a 1-score game, 18-17. Armada right now looking a little confused that it's this close.
Yeah, I mean,
it's almost like they felt they should be up by a lot more.
I mean, if Armada fans, United fans, they're both on the edge of their seats. So injured.
Now, Berkeley to the outside. Looking for a better angle. Berkeley a no-look past the pivot, and he loses the ball, but a penalty called.
Wow.
That's a big call.
I tell you what, a lot of the traditional goal scorers for the Armada are getting a break, and this is you got to love a little offense when your star players are not even on the court.
Armada get the go-ahead to start back up. Just over 20 minutes remaining in this game, a 1-goal difference. That one goes up top, and an easy goal for a 2-goal. Milwaukee taking their time. In this game, they don't have to rush. Last game, they were down by so much by this time, but they kind of had to play hurry-up offense.
Yeah.
As King goes up. And now a flip back to Mox. Spins off a man and sends it underneath. He is one talented boy.
Razzle dazzle indeed. The Armada, they have 19, and it's 19 minutes left, and the difference is 1 every possession beyond critical.
Yeah, they sure do. Or well, I guess they sure are.
You know, sometimes you got to check yourself here in the booth.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's all it is. Up
wow,
top.
Tullis.
And underneath, what a goal. 2-goal lead now. So Columbus letting it stay close, but making sure that they keep that lead. That shot goes just outside, or trying to go quickly. You'll see Orr go for a lot of those home run balls. He likes a short pass and then set the offense up. Covered up at the line. So he's going to have to re-enter.
Wow, it squeezes in.
Got a touch from the keeper, but it still found the back of the
Yeah,
net.
sometimes you got to get a little Skyline chili lubrication past the goalie, you know what I mean?
I don't, but I'm going to nod my head anyway.
And Milwaukee, they're kind of floundering.
They are. They're on a little bit of a drought right now. A goal right here would be big, and according to the right shoulder of J.D. Orr, that's just not going to be in the cards.
J.D. shrugs it off with ease.
Quite literally.
Told us he does have his beloved in the stands today. He's very injured. He's got a lot to play for. The Armada's lead is a 3.
Now, I heard during the break that he actually might lose his left hand.
Is he going to lose? Wow.
Might not even make it through the second half of action.
Okay, so that is extra emotional.
We'll see. We'll see.
As we cut to his beloved in the stands, teary-eyed knowing that his hand is gone after this game.
Now, she's already made it through all 5 stages of grief. She's at acceptance already.
Oh, what I mean that is hard. But I tell you what, the Armada, those are technically pirates on a boat. We can get him a little...
yeah, I think a hook hand.
Yeah, hook
It
hand.
fits pretty well.
Yeah.
Might pop the ball, though.
Oh, true.
I don't know if it's regulation.
Yeah.
Now a little butterfinger action. That's the word I was looking for.
Yep. Okay, we'll somehow retain possession.
Other.
Tallest than Terminator.
Absolutely beautiful.
Starting to extend their lead.
That's right.
Goes to Brett Thomas.
Now Mox stepping forward, trying to go that outside. JD read it like a book.
I wonder what JD's favorite book is.
I'm gonna have to say Harry Potter. One
Wow.
of them for sure.
Big.
That's my guess. That's my guess.
Such a muggle.
I feel like he's a Harry Potter guy. Mox backside, and even though the save was made, they're still gonna call a foul and an Armada ball.
You know.
JD making saves even when they don't matter.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
JD's so relevant all the time.
It's like we're watching a masterclass live.
Yeah, and he has changed a little bit since he went overseas these past weeks. He did do a little international travel. And now the Armada, in what we anticipated being a close game, they're starting to flex a little. Oh, beauty.
Nice shot, but off the outside of the post.
Ever since Tullis was diagnosed with a lost hand, he started to become a passer, but wow, what a save.
It was indeed jumping up and keeping those legs close together as to not give up his 5-hole. Now the Armada up by 4, but a 5th would really put him in the driver's seat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you what. This Milwaukee dry spell is not helping their cause, and Armada are taking advantage.
That pass,
Tough turn.
just a little bit too high there. Too much altitude on it as that quick one comes in, and what an ankle save. A kick save, really. Just sending it over top. And we talk about how he doesn't take many Hail Marys. Here's one. Quick push, and Mox, nice recovery to make sure they don't score a fast break. Berkeley getting a lot of time on the floor right now, and he's using it wisely, playing like a very talented point guard. Another no-look pass in the corner. That one saved in the middle. Mox with a rebound.
I mean, this Milwaukee drought, it's almost, you know, it's you know, it's the Easter season. It's almost like Jesus in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. Milwaukee can't seem to get anything together.
Yes, somebody give them a glass of water.
Yes, they are parched.
Absolutely. Good shot, and that one finds the inside post.
JD is human. A little Easter bunny hop, hoppity hop into the goal.
3-goal lead. Nice bear hug there. So the Armada has to reset.
Sometimes you got a bear hug. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Now another stop. So the story of the day, it just continues, doesn't it? The defense of Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah. Hanging around indeed.
Berkeley hands it off. Now back to Berkeley, and a nice one-touch pass, but an even better save. How spicy was that? Now, it's still Armada ball, even though their whole team except 2 members has retreated.
Bodies hitting the turf with reckless abandon.
They sure are. It's still Columbus ball as we get set to resume the action. 13 minutes remaining and a 3-goal lead. Now here he comes, playing one-handed. Nice catch. Nice pass through the middle. And suddenly the moves are put on. Berkeley. Nice behind the back pass, and he is just so saucy. I'm talking that Southern style, maybe Memphis barbecue sauce.
Yeah, a little Memphis glaze on that pass.
That's it. That shot, good save. Takes the defender down to the floor with him.
12 minutes left. The difference is 3. Milwaukee's defense just clinging, hanging on. Tolis bounces off the injured hand. Fires.
Another save. Incredible sequence.
Well, I tell you
defense
what,
there.
Milwaukee's defense is keeping them in it.
It is.
It's now or never for the offense.
Yeah, the offense needs to start clicking, or else there's going to be some issues. King. Now, back to King. This one goes over center court. A lot of pressure from Berkeley there.
This is almost like basketball.
It is. All the way back to Mox. Mox jumps and not a good shot. It just low percentage shots right now, and not the case for Columbus, but even so, they still can't score.
That was one of the saves of the ages, I feel.
It
What
sure
a play.
was.
That was
Oh my
huge.
goodness.
Yeah, we're going to look back at that moment. A save on this end by United, and then immediate production. Just like that, the difference is 2.
Well, Columbus right now thinking too much. I think they need to just act like a kid who brought home a bad report card and just rip it.
Yeah, they just got to do. I mean, Milwaukee right now, they're just being relevant. Off the post, the Magnets are there, and Milwaukee a
2-minute penalty for holding on to the opponent. So that's big. 2 minutes of a man down for Milwaukee.
Yes,
Can
that's
Columbus
a big factor.
capitalize?
Yeah.
Milwaukee ball though, so
Just when Milwaukee was doing their best Jesus impersonation and rising from the dead here as Easter Sunday approaches. A tough 2-minute penalty, but they are only down 2.
Mox now in the middle. Mox looking to shoot. Now turned on the Jets, but got poked from behind. Now Mox, look at the defense, and they're going to call a foul. I don't know about that. That was a really, really nice sequence for Mox. Berkeley to the outside and on the post. So the scoring drought for the home side continues.
United's defense very, very sturdy here down the stretch. We are under 10 minutes to go. Omaha, 2-point game. Here we go.
Now Mox at the top. He looks to shoot. Instead, drops to King. King hasn't taken a shot in a few minutes. As Mox finally gets it out to a teammate. Pushing in underneath. JD makes the save. And takes his sweet old time.
Neither offense wanting to take advantage.
Berkeley all the way in, but that shot just couldn't quite get it on target.
Well, would you look at this? Another opportunity for Milwaukee to trim the lead to 1. the gravity of the moment, here we go.
Now, King in the backcourt moves it up. 9 minutes remaining as they find someone near the middle. Brzezinski, oh, that one was curving outward. Couldn't find the top corner. As Orr gets things underway. 8:45, and we are just about at the 5-minute mark of this scoreless drought for Columbus.
I mean, with the game hanging in the balance, I mean, the playmakers, it's time to make plays.
It sure is. Now all the way to the corner and off his hands, out of bounds. Somebody get him some grippy gloves. Brzezinski and King. Now King goes on an ISO, drops to Brzezinski. What a nice coordinated play, bringing it between one. So at the 8-minute mark, suddenly Milwaukee is kind of in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Milwaukee's exactly where they want to be. The Armada clinging to a 1-point lead. This is Handball Sunday from Westwood Fieldhouse.
Now back into the game is Bartlett. He's still looking for his first goal of the second half. And to be fair, his team as a whole isn't really getting many by themselves either. It's not just a Bartlett thing, is my point. Bartlett cutting in, drops. Now through the middle, and that's a goal every single day of the week. So a 2-goal lead is restored, and Columbus can breathe a small sigh of relief. They're not out of the woods yet, though.
Goal for the Armada goes to Alex Recker.
Now Bartlett with a great interception, and he's off and running the other way. Has to cut back. What a save! Unbelievable.
Goal for the Armada goes to, never mind, way down.
Now into Bartlett, a nice interception. So playing solid defense, but on offense cannot make anything go. To the outside, now Bartlett setting things up. He wants a goal. Inside to the pivot position, being held and stretched out. It reminds me of a Kanye song. Now inside, jumping and making it happen, but inside the box, so it's not going to count. Just coming up on the 6-minute mark, a 2-goal lead, and Milwaukee needing a goal right here. To the pivot, he sends a little floater and just wide. I think it had a little curve on it. It's hard to say. Wrapped up and now back underway. Columbus swimming, going down and still scoring. What a goal that was. But it's not going to count. It was still impressive though. Into the corner, wide open, takes a step. Try to go underneath and look at King absolutely going up and mossing his opponent. A jump, a strike, and a great save. Second effort gets it to go. And as another minute eclipses, another point is gone from the deficit. So
we've got 600 seconds left, and it is a 1-point game. I'm excited.
I agree. Columbus looking for their first goal in almost 7 minutes. That is an impressive drought. And now Bartlett, it's only fitting that he would be the one to break.
Yeah, he's not just an academic. He's making a big-time play in a big-time moment.
Quick shot. That one goes bar down and out. Oh, my goodness.
Every possession is critical. The difference is 2.
Like a kid who dropped his ice cream. It's just something you hate to see.
Oh, wow.
Bartlett
Wow.
off the iron, can't get it to go. So Milwaukee Still down by 2, but knocking on the door. Inside he goes and is stood up. Looked like he ran into a brick wall.
By far the Armada's closest game thus far in the Challenge Cup.
That's the outside, jumping in and scoring on the inside. 24-23. 4 minutes left, just under 4 minutes actually.
The Armada getting tested, and this is the Challenge Cup. 1 point the difference. This is handball, baby. They're content in taking their time here and getting a good shot.
Stepping in, going over top and just missed to the left by what, maybe 6 inches?
6 millimeters it seemed, and
Could've
just
been.
like that, Milwaukee with a chance to tie in Columbus.
Coming up on the 3-minute mark, how big would that be? Grzinski, he's looking scary right now. He's got those neon feet.
Man, this would mean a lot to the Milwaukee franchise.
King, up and over. Oh my goodness, by a whisker.
Wow. I mean, the biggest moment, arguably, of the Challenge Cup thus far. Who gets the shot?
Now Columbus looking for that opening. Trying to make something happen. As it's flipped forward into
Loose
the
ball.
air.
Milwaukee
on the breakaway.
They have numbers.
Taking his time, jumps. Saved by Orr.
JD with one of his biggest moments yet.
That could be a game-winning save. As he gets back outside, and this time scored. Tie ball game.
Doug on his feet, fans on their feet. Tie ball game, 2 minutes to go. This is their moment.
Goes to Ash Rickey.
2 minutes left, tie ball game. Westwood Fieldhouse Handball Sunday. Passing it around.
This is where heroes are made, right here.
Tallest
What is
inside
Columbus
record.
doing? Nice save, but a poor effort to be fair. Now Milwaukee looking for the lead. They've got a chance with 90 seconds. King drops. Grzinski sends it. And now Milwaukee on top. Can Columbus hold on to this game?
The Challenge Cup potentially slipping away. Wrecker!
Underneath, what a save. But a foul called, so Columbus ball, just over a minute. They've got to score right here or else that could be the game.
The moments don't get any bigger than this. Tolis has to connect.
He sure does. From the spot. Makes it happen. Tie game. Well, a chance to potentially win with 50 seconds. Columbus needs a stop if they want to win it. Grzinski.
Milwaukee.
Mox. Grzinski gives it to King. How fitting would it be if King scores here against his own club for their first loss of the season? Mox. King.
30 ticks
Directing
left.
traffic.
They gonna hold on for the last shot.
Into
Inside,
the
lost
middle.
the handle.
Grzinski, a nice flip. King jumps in, scores! 17 seconds. Columbus needs to go. A timeout called. And what an opportunity here.
Well, I mean, these are the moments when the Columbus Challenge Cup became into existence. These are the moments you dream of if you're a handballer in the growing sport of handball in one of the handball epicenters of the world, Columbus, Ohio. Here we go.
Well, no matter who you're rooting for today, you've been treated to two phenomenal games.
What an exquisite treat. You're going to get an Easter basket full of treats and goodies in a week, but we have got a dandy here. Their coach drawing up the play. You got to imagine one of their best players is probably going to be the one taking the shot with everything on the line.
Absolutely, and I'm baffled right now that Bartlett is on the bench.
It's shocking, the coaching decision. Here we go. 15.1. The Columbus Challenge Cup hanging in the balance. We're live.
10 seconds. And now
Wrapped up.
Columbus
Lost
needs
the
something.
ball.
Lost it.
He's out of bounds
Milwaukee possession.
for the tie.
Oh, what a save.
And Milwaukee-
time will expire. That's it.
Milwaukee's
That's it.
going to win it.
What an upset.
Milwaukee's going to win the ball game.
25-26. Incredible finish here in Westwood Fieldhouse.
Hey,
Game over. Final score, Columbus Armada 25, Milwaukee United 26.
a shocking finish. It almost doesn't seem real.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. What a fantastic game, though. And the players in the game were the goals. I think we can agree. They were fantastic.
I mean, I'm speechless. The Armada, the difference was one. So many key moments. What a game. No April Fool's joke here. That
No.
was just a masterpiece.
It sure was. Well,
We would do anything for a triple header.
right. Now the double ender coming to a close. Split between these two sides. So the Columbus Armada covered the Vegas odds in the first game, but the second game, they go down on the scoreboard and in Vegas as well to the spread.
The spread was.
It was
Yeah.
2.5. 2.5.
I tell you what, the goalkeeper for United made a lot of key stops to keep them in the game, and then they made plays, and in the end, Armada, they had it with 15 seconds, and it was just kind of just didn't get the shot they wanted.
No, they didn't. And a fantastic save didn't help their cause either.
Unbelievable. The Columbus Challenge Cup undefeated dream season comes to a screeching halt.
Doug, before we head out for the day, your final thoughts on the afternoon.
My heart goes out. I this was a massive moment. And in the end, life has a lot of moments, and this moment was not meant to be the Armadas. And in the end, long season, long season. They got a lot of games ahead. Credit goes to where credit's due. Milwaukee, they took that moment, they grasped it, they made plays.
Yeah, nothing else to say. Just fantastic day for both sides as they came out with a split. Really nice comeback in that second game. Your final 26-25. And folks, we really appreciate you spending your Sunday afternoon with us. We will see you here next time. For Doug Lemcool, I'm Jared Emsch, signing off. We'll see you next time.
Adios.